are live. Good morning, everybody. Daniel Allison, The Average Dude. One of the best songs on Canva. That audio right there. Not sure who it is, but what an intro song. Good
God,
morning, Fred.
it makes me want to do this every
I know.
time. Every time.
People have told me I have great rhythm. I don't know that you can pick up on that, but for some reason, I think it comes naturally for me.
I don't know if DT's on yet, but he would put a big question mark beside that with a couple of emojis.
DT knows all about the giraffe, the dancing giraffe. Good morning, Russ Hammond, Red Wing Shoes, Spartanburg, South Carolina. I'm going to keep hammering that drum because I believe in the Red Wing boots, Fred Blanton. I believe in the Red Wing boots.
I have 3 pair. Here's the funny thing today about me doing this. I mean, it's obvious I got rhythm.
I know.
But behind the camera is my wife and mother-in-law in there smiling at me.
Oh no! Hey, now, where did that rhythm come from? You've always had a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em.
It's natural, man. It just runs in the Blanton family.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey, Aaron said his hips don't lie.
I love it. Good morning, DJ. Great to have DJ here this morning. Aaron Jacobitz. That's a superhero to you, Fred Blanton.
Correct.
Let's go! Antarctic Mike, TED Talk, been all around the country. And of course, there's Paul Happy. His hips do not lie. And we're glad to have all you guys. We need some ladies. If there's any ladies out there watching right now, we'd love for you to put a comment on there so that we balance things out. We need, hey, speaking of ladies.
Equal opportunity.
Speaking of ladies, do we have one?
No, you were about, that's the words that come out of your mouth and then.
Oh, speaking of ladies, the last time thank you. Sometimes there's a lot going on. Last time, some of these great people that are in the comments, they were at our last live event, and we've got another one, July the 30th. You guys that are in the comments, please mark your calendars. You want to be at this one. It's going to be a great one. We didn't have enough ladies last time, Fred.
Okay.
And so we're going to balance out the room a little bit, but July 30th is a Wednesday night, 5:00, the Clubhouse, downtown Spartanburg, Masterminds of Construction. What you think?
Now, there is going to be a wide variety of people there. If you were at the first one, it won't even compare. Like the second one will blow your mind.
It's going to boom, boom. But we were talking about it before the show. We've learned some things. We've got a golf simulator there. Last time I remember somebody came in kind of early. There wasn't much going on. We've got some surprises around the golf. And then we're going to roll it right into the podcast. Then we've got another surprise. So all those details coming soon. Masterminds of Construction. There's a lot going on in Spartanburg. And there's a lot of projects. There's a lot of dirt being moved. We've watched the demo. You know some demolition guys that have done some work here in Spartanburg, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and there's quite a few. There's some that people don't even know. They go out there and get it done. They fly under the radar, and they're fantastic business people and also good humans.
Absolutely. And I am seeing so much. So the analogy, the metaphor that's been on my mind here lately is a good stew. You know, it's hot right now. It's July 4th, but a good stew, every ingredient in that stew contributes in some way. It brings a flavor. It might just be a little pea or a carrot. One little carrot can help out the entire stew, making it taste better. And that's what I'm finding. The more people, the more ponds that I go into that pond and I say, hey, we want to fish from this pond. And we bring that. it's amazing how it all comes together, isn't it, Fred?
Oh yeah, yeah, and it will taste perfect on July 30th.
We're gonna all sit around, get our stomach full, have a good time, do a little business, talk a little business, have a little fun. It's a melting pot. There's a lot of different things come together, add a little energy. It's our secret sauce. Okay, hey, we've got things going on over here in the comments. And let's see. Aaron says Paul has rhythm and a beautiful golf swing. Wow.
I need one of those in
I
about
do
an
too.
hour, Paul.
Yeah, Paul, maybe you can be the one that gives our golf tips. I was looking for a pro, but maybe Paul is the next best thing. Hey, I've got something that we're going to do right now, and I hope you guys like it. And here we go. Quote, quote of the day. Quote of the day. Get your mind right. Oh wow, Fred just finished it. I love it. Now I'm gonna show you this quote and see what you think. And here it goes. Anger will take you farther than you intended to go, keep you longer than you intended to stay, and cost you more than you ever planned to pay. Anger. Have you ever started getting angry and found it like trying to stop a freight train, Fred?
Yes, multiple times. And as you get older, I'm not quite as old as you, but you mature a little bit.
Yeah.
And you start realizing when you're getting that feeling, and you probably shouldn't. Let's just say you're at the office and somebody sends you something. You're like, oh my goodness, the last time this person's sending me something like this.
Oh, he's mad. He's mad.
All right. And then, 10 years ago, you hit enter, bam. But now you're like, hey, man, hey, Chucky, come here and read this email. See if it's too much. And they make it through about 2 sentences and say, it's too much.
I love it. Isn't that funny? That's exactly where my mind went. I had a situation one time, a real life version of this, when it really hit me that that's what needed to happen. And I always thought, oh yeah, I'm being objective, and I've thought about this, and I'm going to be very. I've thought it through, but now I'm going to get them. Okay, I was going to send a letter, and I was going to get them. And anytime that is your intent, we have to ask ourselves: is this time well spent?
Yeah.
I'm going to spend my time and energy getting them. So the win. Even the win might not be good, because if you whip somebody and you get a real good, now what?
Yeah.
I mean,
what did you accomplish?
Yeah, Matt, now you've maybe got them fired up, and me and you were talking about what we had yesterday. It's things happen in life. Something might happen to me, and then whatever happened to me gets spilled out from my cup onto someone else. And on to someone else. And until someone is strong enough, aware enough to say, wait a minute, what? I don't want to participate in this. I don't want to pass this contagious disease of negativity and complaining and anger towards other people. I'm just not going to pass it on. I'm going to take a deep breath and let it go.
Anger is like running water. It will keep flowing from person to person until somebody decides to shut the valve off.
Substitute anger with sin. Okay, I think you're right on that. It'll take you further and further. One step in the right direction. Excuse me, Paul. One step in the right direction will start momentum in that way. One step in the wrong direction, same thing. And it's hard to stop either one. Let's see what Paul says. Anger produces regret. Boom. It's not self-satisfying, and it stains those it gets thrown on. It's tough to recover from a reckless display of anger, especially if you're a recipient.
That reckless display of anger is what gets people. You get so wound up in your frustration and your anger you become reckless and you don't even know it.
Think about road rage. We've talked about that a lot, but it's just a great metaphor. There's this disconnect. We don't even know who's driving the car. It might be a little old lady, but right now, this is a mean person and they are our enemy. Everybody gets like this. And so we know that it exists within us. It's like, this person is trying to stop me from doing good. What are they doing? I mean, if we just look at what's happening here, and then they get out of the car, they beat on the doors, there's fights, there's shootings, there's all sorts of craziness.
So where is the focus typically when we get so angry? It's on yourself. This person did this to me. This person stopping me.
I've been diminished. I feel small. I need to act big to show how tough I am, to remind myself how tough I am, and then maybe they'll believe it, because right now I feel small.
Yeah.
And so now here's a tough one. My brother was a couple of things. He when we were younger, he had a terrible, angry temper, and he was super competitive. So how do we keep that fire of anger and also be competitive? You're a competitive guy. I think you believe in being competitive. How do you not get angry being competitive?
Respect your other competitor. They're also competitive. They're also competing. They want to win. You just ride the line of, hey, this is hard-earned competitive play, competitive work, competitive sales. Show some respect. May the best man win. I'm not angry.
I like that. Now, what is somebody? Maybe you're playing a ball game. Maybe you're playing racquetball. What is disrespect in a competitive environment? Maybe you've seen that as an official. You see what disrespect is to you. They're angry. Talk about that.
I've seen people stand up and they chest up, right? They're gonna. I'm not backing down. You're not backing down. So at that point, hey, separate. Right? Listen to me. Separate.
Yeah.
But the person that don't listen, he may jump right back into it, and he gets one of these.
Yeah.
You didn't listen.
That's right. He's got to be able to get control.
Yeah.
Mindset is about all these various things that happen, this ebb and flow. We feel good about ourselves. We feel bad about ourselves. We feel angry. And we just observing it all. We're observing it all. I really like to think about it like you're playing a video game. You're the observer of the avatar. You're the player. You know your controls. Oh man, here I go again. How many times in an argument or in anything, an argument or a competitive type situation, we feel that. We know we get energized. We got to respond. We got to say something. And anytime we can feel that pattern coming on and interrupt ourselves. We talk about that in sales, interrupt. If we can interrupt our own pattern, hey, typically here I do something stupid. Maybe I shouldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, the whole concept is self-control. And then you can always have the mindset, if somebody brings something to you, anger, they say something to you you don't like, they're trying to disrespect you or push you over the edge. You want to get to the point where you have self-control, where you can say, you know what? Thank you. I owe you. And then you take that I owe you and turn it into something where you go out and you dominate your day because they got you so fired up. You turned it into positivity and affect so many people in a good way. Thank you. I owe you.
I owe you. I'm going to take that energy that you gave me, and in a world where we need energy. So anger is like, we've redlined it. RPMs are up to here. You transmute that energy. You take that energy and apply it towards something good, and it comes from control. It comes from getting your mind right. We do it every single weekday, including July 4th. Freddie, final thoughts this morning?
Final thoughts is I'm going to go hit some little white balls into some ponds and some woods.
Because I hope you dance the entire way. See you tomorrow, folks.